Once upon a time, there was a young man named Jack who dreamt of becoming a professional runner. He had a passion for running and spent most of his time practicing and training. He had participated in several local competitions but had never won any of them. He was disappointed, but didn't lose hope. One day, Jack heard about a marathon competition that was going to take place in a nearby city. He decided to participate in it and put in all his effort to prepare for the race. On the day of the race, he was confident and ready to give his best shot. The race began, and Jack was leading in the first half of the marathon. He was feeling strong and determined, but suddenly, he tripped over a rock and fell. He got up immediately and continued running, but he was behind the other runners. Despite his fall, Jack didn't lose hope and kept running. He knew that he had to finish the race no matter what. He remembered the words of his coach, who always encouraged him to keep going, no matter how tough the situation was. As Jack continued to run, he heard the cheers of the audience and the other runners. They were cheering him on, telling him not to give up. Jack realized that even though he fell, he still had the support of those around him. Finally, after a grueling race, Jack crossed the finish line. He didn't win the race, but he had completed it. The experience of the marathon taught Jack an important lesson about failure. He realized that failure is not the end of the road. It is just a temporary setback. Jack decided to learn from his mistakes and continued to train harder. He participated in several other competitions and eventually won the local championship. Jack's determination and perseverance had paid off, and he had become a successful professional runner. The story of Jack teaches us that failure is a part of life. It is not something to be afraid of or ashamed of. Instead, failure should be embraced and used as a tool to learn and grow. It's important to remember that even the most successful people have failed at some point in their lives. It's what they do after they fail that sets them apart. In conclusion, failure is not the end of the road. It's an opportunity to learn, grow, and become better. We should never give up on our dreams and goals, even if we face setbacks or failures. Instead, we should use these experiences to motivate and push ourselves to work harder and achieve greater success.